Yo, what is up? This is kind of part 2 to the new Elden Ring Demake on Unreal Engine 5, but PS1 Souls-like. The guy that made this game, his name is Cloudless Studio. He has a YouTube, he has a webpage. I'm gonna drop both for you guys. If you're watching this, thank you very much for doing this game. It was very impressive. I don't know if the game's completely done or not, but the half that you got done was just like very well done, bro. But let's get into this. I made a video for Windows on Legion Go. If you want to know how to run it on Windows, if you want to learn how to do it on Steam Deck, this is the video for you. There's a few more steps, but nothing too crazy. Like you would traditionally add it as like a non-Steam game. So let's just assume you've already downloaded the game, you've extracted it. This is what we would do next. We would go to Steam, add non-Steam game. If you put it on your SD card, you'll go to your SD location. I kept it in my downloads. The game's very minimum in storage. I don't even think it was a gig. I might be wrong, but give or take, but minimum a gig, if that. But we're gonna see the Elden Ring Demake. We're gonna open that folder, open it one more time, and then it's gonna give us Windows. Click it one more time, and we're gonna go for the EXE PS1 Souls-like. Go ahead, click open, add a non-Steam program. You could shut it down, restart it, whatever's gonna work for you. I'm gonna go for a restart. What did I want to tell you? Okay, if you don't have Proton GE, I would highly recommend it. Like, go to your Discovery store and get a Proton QT, and then that's how you'll get Proton GE. If you don't want to do that, I would say do Proton Experimental. I'm actually about to test it on Proton Experimental. I knew it worked on GE. I did not test it on Experimental. It's also going to ask you to install C++ when you first boot this game on. It might ask me, it might not. But just go ahead, follow the commands. Like, do you want to install C++? Yes, it's going to do its load up. It might go a black screen for a couple seconds, and then the game will just boot up for you. Those were probably the two only things I think you would need to do was change the Proton, add the C++. You may already have it. If not, it'll prompt you, and yeah, so on, so on. If you guys have plugins, you already know you could change like the artwork towards the game. I won't do it at this moment. I don't see the reason to do so, but yeah, you could. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and search for PS1 Souls-like. Why it was named that, I'm not too sure. Like, I get why he named it, or I get, never mind, forget about it. I get why he did that. But like, if you were to naturally try to boot up, it's not gonna boot up for you. Like I said, we need to change the Proton. Let's try Experimental and see if this works for us. It's been a while since I've used my Steam Deck, so it's probably updating that particular Proton. This is the guy who also did the Game Boy Advance copy. I'm not sure if you guys got to play that, but it was really cool. I think I may have done a video on it. I would check it out. It's impressive what this one person alone is doing. Oh, but perfect. Here is our message box. Let it adjust. Do we want to install? Yes, we do. I'm going to agree to it. I'm going to click install and let it do its thing. Like I said, it might go black for a couple seconds, and then the game's just going to boot up for you. As far as performance, it kind of struggles on the Steam Deck. I was getting about 45, 49, give or take, on Legion. On here, I was getting roughly 25. Now, I haven't messed with the settings too, like in deep here. Kind of, I could show you really quick. I tried locking it at 30. Wrong tab. Actually, it's at 60. But it was at 30. Disable frame limits, auto, linear. Linear is always best for emulation, especially like PS1, old games, or PS2. We could get into our options. There's not much here going on. We could change our sensitivity. But pretty much that's our only option. It kind of shows you the commands on what to do. You could always map them out because, you know, the Steam Deck. But let's go ahead and get into it. Where is my brightness tab? Alright, and we're in. It runs. Now, I'll show you right now. There's a boss. Oh, see that dip? Like, and if I locked it at 30, it would just remain at 25. So I'm not sure how to go about the FPS on here. It's not like tremendously bad. It's not like it's unplayable. It's just I think we're so accustomed to just, you know, a minimum of 60 or so. This guy keeps fucking me up. I could beat him, but like I deal with lag, and I feel like it's gonna be a whole lot harder. And he hits really fucking hard. Think I could heal? Of course he spits fire. Alright, well, the guy's a total badass, but there you have it. Quick, simple, straight to it. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Let me know if I missed anything, if you need help with anything. It's always best to reach me at my Discord. Don't forget to follow this guy that did this whole project. Total badass dude. Can't wait to see what he does next and what to expect from him next. There's some exploring you could do here. I'm not going to do so. I'll let you enjoy that fun. I won't ruin it for you. But yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one.